Hi guys, in this class I will discuss you about a HTML documentation, different rules you have to follow, different style you have to follow. It will be beneficial for you if you are a beginner, that you have to care about that rules and regulations. So first of all is that you have to declare a HTML version. You know that we are using a HTML5. For that reason you have to mention about that a declaration version. So you know that this one is a dark type HTML. It declare a version that showing that this one is a HTML5 version. So this is a old type of declaration about a 4.1 4.01 version HTML. For that you have to write this type of a tag that declare a version of HTML. So this is a very shortest way to declare a HTML5 version. So in the next, always use lowercase while writing HTML coding. You can see that you did not need to write you are violating rules and regulations. It will work fine, but not recommended. So you have to write lowercase letters. In the next, start HTML element, then must close. For example, when you start this tag, you must close this tag. It will some issues errors when you did not care of this one. In the next, include the attribute value in single or double quotation. You have to also recommend that, for example, this is a attribute value, that is a image name. This one is a attribute value. Attribute value, you have to include that values in the double or single quotation. Don't forget to provide alt attribute in the image. You have to must include a alt attribute because it is a alternative a text. When your image did not display with any issue, then this text will be displayed on the browser. Provide one space both sides of the equal sign. When you provide anything else and you provide a attribute and its value, you use the assignment operator, a equal sign, and you have to provide a space both sides. You can see that I did not give a space. I give a space from a both side. It is recommended. And I also give a space. So this is a way you can use. You can provide a space both sides of equal sign. In the next, properly provide link. Properly provide a line break and indentation. You have to care of indentation. It did not matter, but it give a good impression when any senior developer read your code. If you write this body here, it will not affect on your result, but did not recommend it. So you have to properly manage your code and avoid extra spaces, extra lines. For this one, you have to remove these extra lines. So care of this line break and indentation. So you did not need to write here span. You have to give a space. It should be next to body, properly managed. So this is recommended, you have to use. So in the next, include the title attribute in the HTML document. It is recommended every HTML web page or HTML document should have a title attribute, and uniquely a title it is recommended to use a title attribute for every HTML web page or HTML document. If you did not provide a title for your web page or document, your file name will display on the browser tab bar. So it will display on the search and result page when anyone web page display on your search and result page. So it is highly recommended to use title attribute in your web page. So in the next, provide meta information for website. Meta information website means information of your website like description, author name, keywords. So this about information you have to provide. This information is given to search engine because search engine want to know about your website content. So you know that this is meta.html file as we discussed in the previous lectures in the head section. you have to provide this type of information for your web page. Provide information in the viewport to keep responsive view. You can also setting its in the viewport if you want that your web page should display properly in every device. Use HTML5 structure using semantic element. You know that it is discussed in the previous lectures how you can create a HTML5 based structure or a layout. Don't use table tag to create layout. If you want to create a layout, you know that I discussed with you, and you can create a table layout using table tag, but it is not recommended. You have to use a div tag or HTML5 semantic elements tags. Provide comments as possible. Comments are remarks, and these are not displayed on the browser, just these are for the developer to understand more code, or to explain your code. You have to put a or place a comments. Use external CSS style. You know that you have to put a external CSS style in the style elements. For example, this one we have studied about this one. And you have to also use external JS script file. For example, you have to put a script, so you have to use external CSS file, external JS file. So these are different recommendations you have to follow. These are the techniques. These are recommended by the W3 School. So these are different rules and regulation recommendations you have to follow if you are to work with HTML. To learn more, you can put any question. We will appreciate you and we will support you anytime. Thank you.